Lights out, and away we go. Was that a good start from Binder? It looked like he just failed to get away properly. It's Kaito Toba that's got the run on him towards turn one, and it will be the Japanese rider surely that leads into turn one. Oh, what a disaster for number 13, and that is it.
Yeah, you can forget about the championship now for Vietti. He was third, 20 points down on Arenas going into this race. And just like last weekend, it's a crash that's going to prove so costly for the Italian.
We only saw the back end of that crash as well. So unfortunately, Vietti then, that is it. It's over for him. Masia goes through on Ayagura, but he goes wide.
Agura's not been close enough. There's contact there between Agura and Masia on the run to turn two. They were rubbing shoulders and elbows. Agura not even able to get close enough to show Mino his front wheel at the moment. Masia this time up the inside of Agura at turn number 8. Has he made the move stick this time around? Yes, he has.
The gap back to these three from Binder in 6th is now 1.7 seconds. Now, the problem that they've got, Matt, is that Mino is so late on the brakes that here comes the slipstream. It's got to be a block pass. Mino finally is dealt with. Will he retaliate immediately through turn 1? Ayagura fancies a piece of the action now as well as he pulls up alongside him. Surely he's going to have a look into turn 2. He does, but it's very, very tight through there.
Now that Agura finally has made the move.
Agura, 7 behind if he can stay ahead of Jaume Masia on the line, but I don't think he will. This would have been a photo finish across the line in the battle for 8th.
Yeah, and how
So
crucial
close.
could that be? That could be a crucial point gain there for Ayagura.
So far so good for Raul Fernandez.
Yeah, and that half a second advantage that Arbolino. Still Raul Fernandez, who's been at the front of this Grand Prix for such a long time, but under huge pressure now from the 2 Honda men behind him.
Here comes Arbolino, then he's attacking and he's through and he leads the Grand Prix of Valencia with just 2 laps remaining. Oh, through is Sergio Garcia, but it's tight through turn 2. There's a block pass on. That will all help Tony Arbolino out front. Garcia goes through on Raul Fernandez, but I don't think he's going to be able to find the time to catch Arbolino.
Look at that. Fernandez had to run on the curb on the inside of turn 7 to make that move on Sergio Garcia. Fernandez loses 2nd place. Up the hill through turn 12 they go. Fernandez looks like he's going to have to settle for 3rd place.
There's going to be a move from Raul Fernandez up the inside there of Garcia. Surely contact. That
close.
was so close.
It's a 3rd successive podium finish here at the Ricardo Tormo circuit for Garcia.
Albert Arenas there. For a rider who's got so much to lose, he does not mind mixing it up, does he, Albert Arenas? Immediately retaliating on Deniz Oncu. Didn't like that move from the Turkish rider and fights straight back.
Bending it to Arenas. Now that's vital for the World Championship.
They're almost touching. They're side by side. Binder's having a go. He's not read the script at all.
Fair play to Arenas. He's really toughing it out. He is really fighting tooth and nail for every point in this World Championship.
Here comes Arenas as well. He might just about hold on to 4th.
3-rider showdown for the 2020 Moto3 World Championship in Portimao in 7 days' time. Advantage this man, Albert Arenas, who produced a really dogged fight to get that 4th place and increase his championship advantage to 8 points over Ayagura, who was disappointing in 8th.
Arbolino then, with that move into 2nd, would be 16 down on the World Championship leader Arenas going into the final round next week. Somewhat, here comes Arbolino, then he's attacking and he's through and he leads the Grand Prix of Valencia with just 2 laps remaining. As we cross the line, the last lap of the race here in Valencia, what a final 4 kilometres this is going to be for Tony Arbolino and his World Championship hopes.
Looks like it's going to be Tony Arbolino to take the biggest win of his Grand Prix career.
But it's Tony Arbolino with the biggest win of his life across the line, and it will be 11 points in it for the championship. Tony Arbolino, take a bow. That was class from the River Cold Snipers rider. His first win of 2020. And of course, let's not forget, crucially, had to sit out race 1 in Aragon. He's finished, Matt, every single race he's entered in this season.